What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Path to Nowhere video. And for today, let's talk about Beiyi, one of the top tier waifus in the game. Just look at her, man. She's gorgeous. And Beiyi has her own banner right now. And also, she has her own paid skin. The skin that you are seeing now in my home screen. This is Beiyi's very gorgeous paid skin. But this is for paying players only. This is not accessible to F2P players, so there's that. RIP F2P players. So, I will be sharing with you today everything I know about Beiyi, her playstyle, her crime brands, how to fully utilize her kit. So, this is going to be a Beiyi guide for beginners or for noobs. So, let us talk about Beiyi. Beiyi, in my honest opinion, is a top tier character, but she is not meant for newbies. Yes, honestly, she's not a newbie friendly character in my honest opinion. Take note that this is just based on my opinions and based on my experience playing with the character, so take it with a big grain of salt. And as I've said, Beiyi is not meant for beginners, but in the hands of an endgame player, she is really top tier. So, Beiyi is from the what is it called? The Umbra. These are the assassin type class in your typical gacha game. So, she is an assassin and she hits really good, pretty decent damage because most of her hits are critical hits. And the main selling point for Beiyi is that she is a core breaker. Yes, and core breaker is really a core in team building because you need core breakers in your team for you to progress further into the story. And Beiyi's ultimate, this one, the Tempest. Beiyi maxes out her speed, dealing 296% of attack damage, physical damage, and 1 core damage to all enemies within a cross area around her target grid upon her next 3 movements. Every time Beiyi moves via this skill, she gains a 15% critical rate bonus for 10 seconds. The effect can be stacked. So, if she moves 3 times, she will get a 45% critical rate buff for 10 seconds. And that is why you will see in the showcase that she will hit usually pure critical hits on her normal attack. Her passive, shadow attack, Beiyi attacks with her 2 swords. The first and second attacks, she quickly swings her sword, dealing attack 75% physical damage. And then the third attack, it's a higher attack multiplier, which is around 135%. This can be increased by skill level ups. But beyond level 7, from level 8 onwards to 10, it's very hard to upgrade that one. Because it's very rare to get the materials to upgrade those type of skills. So you will be stuck at probably at around level 7. Because as you can see here, if I upgrade this one, you need these materials. The DC Purer. This one is very hard to obtain. That is why you probably be able to upgrade your skill level up to level 7 only. But it is already pretty good enough to upgrade to level 7. And yeah, as I've said earlier, Beiyi is not meant for beginners because she needs high investment. What do I mean by high investment? You need her skill ups. You need her to be phase 3 to be really that good. And also, you need some really good crime brands. Speaking of crime brands, I believe the best in slot crime brand for Beiyi is the one that gives you the set bonus of critical damage 50%. This one, the Shackles of Life. As you can see, with this fully upgraded crime brand, Beiyi gains an HP 8%, attack 4.8%, critical rate 8%, and a bonus of crit damage 50%. This critical damage 50% is really, really huge because if you will see her attacks, most of them do critical hit damage. And that is why adding more critical damage to her kit makes her really, really strong. Now let me show you how to fully use Bei in battle. Let's try to do this broken front line. This is just a showcase. This is not meant to this is not a showcase on how to clear this boss. Let me just show you how to use Bei, because Bei needs some really good micromanagement. She's not for Unga Bunga player. Let's just put this one. And yeah. So settings done. Let me show you how good she is as a core breaker, because that is her main job, her main role in your team. I'm not gonna be clearing this one. I'm just gonna be showing to you how to use Bei. And why she is not meant for beginners, but in the hands of an endgame player, or maybe even a mid-game player, she's really that good. Let's just start with this one. Let's just load this one so that we can have some really nice. I'm using this one to charge up Bei's ultimate skill so that you can see her ultimate skill earlier. So I will use it now. As you can see here, there are 3 enemies with cores. So if I use this one now and I move it here, I move Bei's here. As you can see, she breaks the cores of the enemies, right? And if you move her again, she will then activate her ultimate skill again one time. But the enemy does not have any core, so it does not matter there. She did not break any there. Let me... don't know why it's lagging for me. As you can see here, the enemy has 5 cores, right? So I will now activate Bei's ultimate here. She will be able to break the boss core 3 times. Wait. If I activate it here, 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, Bei breaks 3 cores from the boss. And that is how good Bei core breaking skill is. That is how you use Bei, and as I've said, she needs really good micromanagement. He is not an Unga Bunga player that a newbie player can handle. Especially if you're still new to the game and you don't know the mechanics or something like that. Also, she is not a good carry for beginners because she's kinda squishy. She's very squishy that you really need a healer in your team so that she will not die. I've got her on my very first account before when I started playing the game during the game's launch. I already have her from that time, and I tried to level her up. But as I've said, I am a beginner during that time, and Bei dies a lot. That is why I stopped using her during that time, and I just recently raised her, and she's now quite a beast. Yeah, because I am already an endgame player. I am already at endgame mode, and I have a fully. I can have a fully invested Bei. Bei needs some skill ups. Bei needs some crime brands. Bei needs to be at phase 3 for you to be able to fully utilize her kit. Now, for her exclusive crime brand, should you unlock it? If you've seen my exclusive crime brand tier list, you can see that Bei's crime brand, exclusive crime brand, is not a priority. This one. Why? It's because if you can make sure that Bei will exceed the critical rate of 100%, then maybe this one is good for your Bei. But if you're not sure that your critical rate will not exceed the 100%, then yeah, this one is not that priority because as you can see here, for every 1% of excess crit rate, Bei will get 0.6%. It's very, very minimal upgrade in my honest opinion. And this material is very hard to come by. There are way better characters for you to be using these materials other than Bei. And Bei is already pretty darn strong even without her exclusive crime brand. That is my honest opinion regarding Bei. So, should you summon for Bei? In my honest opinion, if you sim for her, then just get one copy of her. Her dupes are really really good also, but if you are an F2P, just get one copy. In my honest opinion, she's really good. She's really darn strong. But there are also F2P alternatives for her like Labyrinth, which is only a B-rank character and very easy to raise. But that's not the issue here. Bei is a Bei and a top tier waifu. Also, if you will plan to play the game for a long time, then it's not a really bad idea to summon for her and get one copy of her. She's really good, guys, especially if you are on end game content and if you can fully invest on Bei, she is top tier. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace!